Hey guys, welcome back to the bottom of the well. I'm still stuck on this decision, and oh boy, it's a hard one. If I was in this position, I would. I have anxiety. It's not major, but I have like slightly bad. I'd keep quiet. But in a situation like this, I'd kind of protest. Brave of you to speak up. What did you say? I tried appealing to her humanity and her common sense. What else could I do? But she wouldn't listen. She kept repeating we were full to the people outside. Did you just let that stand? The look she gave me told me to fuck off right then and there. So you just backed down. No, fuck her. Yes, I tried my best. Those are like the two biggest difference options here. You can go, hey, fuck you, or you can go, yeah, I tried, and everyone knows you tried. Fuck her. The big burly dude that just walked in before, the guy, if I try and do anything, he'll probably toss me out, and I don't want to get tossed out, so I'll try my best. You know it was a dream, but geez, what she was doing was just not right. I know, but I was afraid. I didn't want to be thrown out. Hey, see? I understand. Still, it boils my blood. I'm gonna use that saying. Boils my blood. That's a good saying. Well, anyway, she and her friends closed the door and made sure it was kept closed. I really hoped whoever was left outside actually left to find another shelter, because when the bombs started dropping, yes, the bombs. We were on the ground down a set of stairs leading to an actual bunker. It was filled with barrels and barrels of beer and other drinks, but at least there was light for a while. So it actually happened, a nuclear war. My throat. Yes, we had a radio with us, and we all sat clustered around it. And at first, there was the music. There were sporadic reports that the U.S. military defense system was working, and that was shooting down the innocent warheads. But the signal turned off, and a few minutes later, we felt a rumble. This music is creeping me out. Holy shit! But were you okay? The shelter did what it was designed to do. Yes, although at one point there was a terrible sound just above, and the shelter was briefly filled with dust, and it was I was pretty sure we were all dead. People were screaming, babies were crying, the lights flickered and died. It was the end. Jesus. Holy shit. Your subconscious wasn't joking around. Dude, this stuff is hardcore, Alice. I think you need to see a doctor. We subsisted on candles and flashlights and waited for the radio to come back. It did after a while. What did it say? Just about expected fallout patterns. It sounded very recorded, but I guess there had to be someone alive up there, still clicking the buttons. But even that ended after a little while. Wow, okay, so how long did you stay down there? Well, the radio said there was a cloud of radioactive ash coming our way within 24 hours and told everyone to stay inside until further notice. Then it died. So, I guess you stayed at least 24 hours then? Of course. The problem came when we tried to leave. What? Wait, what? Well, the shelter was on the ground underneath a big trap door, and the house above, it apparently collapsed on the trap door. We tried to open it, pushed and pushed, but it wouldn't budge. Oh no. Damn, well, that's like a real nightmare, buried alive. Well, we had food down there for a while, and if we started drinking beer with our meals, we could probably stretch it out for weeks. Of course, then we'd all be kind of drunk all the time, too. But what then? Drinking is not good. Drinking kills you on the inside. If you get drunk every day of your life, you're gonna do stupid shit. You're gonna lose the things you like about you. And I'm not meaning like your personality. I'm meaning like your liver, and you're gonna fuck a random person. Okay? Okay. Just getting that out. Don't drink every single day. That is a problem, and you should not be drinking beer when you are in a nuclear fallout. You get what I'm saying? Maybe there'd be rescue. Maybe. But what if there wasn't? What did the others think? Oh, no. What did the others think? I'm not good at this. Ray and his queen wanted to sit tight and wait for help. A few of the others wanted to find an alternative way out, maybe through one of the ventilation shafts. A third option would be to keep working on the trapdoor. It opened out, but if you removed the hinges and got it to collapse inward, then dug through the debris. That's a terrible idea. The radioactive debris. Anyway, people were getting very angsty, so it was time to take some kind of decision. So what did you do? Staying put and waited for rescue seemed like the best option. I voted for working on the trapdoor. Opening up an alternative exit seems the wisest, like a ventilation system. What did it matter what I wanted? I just sat back to see what others did. You gotta be a leader. You gotta be a leader. Okay, so, trapdoor thing. Trapdoor falls, rubble comes in, maybe kills a person or two, but it's radioactive's the problem. It's gonna make you get cancer, and you're gonna die from that. Or you're gonna get sick, and that's not gonna be good for anyone. So, I'm not gonna go with the trapdoor. I'm not gonna sit there and do nothing. I'm gonna say ventilation system. Ventilation system. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you get air from the ventilation shaft? Well, yes, so it's kind of risky to go messing with it. And we all knew that. But the trapdoor didn't feel like a good idea, and neither was just staying put, so it was a shot. I figured there'd be more than one ventilation shaft, but now that they're saying there's only one, I feel like that was a bad idea. So what did you find out? Well, I stood on the shoulders of some others and mangled to dislodged grate on one of the shafts in the roof. I shone a light in it and saw it was just barely big enough for one thin-shouldered person. Sounds like someone I know. Her. Well, within a bit of help, they pushed me into the shaft. It was tight, very tight, but I could just barely wiggle my way upwards. This was roughly the point I remember. I have a serious fear of enclosed spaces. Oh, Alice, you are stupid. Oh, God. Well, I understand. What if I got stuck? No one would be able to help you, especially if it was someone further up. Who knows if it even led to the surface or if it was unblocked up there. Risky. Yeah, I know. I definitely had some reservations. She had to pee. Or something. I love how immediately she had to pee. That's the perfect reasoning. There's no explanation other than she had to take a piss. I still love the sprites here, but why is Alice's face missing? I love the Mad Hatter though. The Mad Hatter looks fucking dapper. Dapper as fuck. So, what did you do? I decided to try on the trapdoor instead. No, I carried on with it, scrambled weak for a while. I carried on with it and crawled into the shaft. I decided to wait a while and see for a while. I'd go with the shaft. Brave. It was that or remain stuck underground. Either way, I was going to die in the dark. Jesus. Still, I think most people would prefer to delegate that, or then hope for the best somewhere else. Hey, don't ask me. I did what I did in the dream because that's who I was in the dream. I don't think it was me, exactly. It was more like a future potential me, you know? Future dream. Ooh. Future dream. Sure, I guess. Anyway, crawl space. How did you do? It was tight. It got tighter fast. It felt like hyperventilating, but somehow I got my breathing under control. Breathing under control. The flashlight helped a lot. I guess you didn't have a piece of mushroom that would make you smaller, did you? At first I thought he was gonna go with the drugs, but very appropriate. No, I didn't. Anyway, somehow I managed to continue pushing myself up the sides of the tunnel. I got so tired so fast. Every muscle in my body was burning. You can't have been that far underground, though. It must have been a few dozen feet, right? Sure, but there were filters, and it was thin, and it went straight up, and yeah, it was not fun. The worst part was I didn't even have any proper tools with me, just whatever we had used prior and with first cover, a claw hammer, I think. What was your strategy? Slow and steady, get through as fast as possible. I'll just patch my way through anything. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. It wasn't easy, and I really don't want to think about what would have happened if I hadn't kept my cool, it would have been... Excuse me. It would have been so easy just to get stuck. But you didn't. I didn't. Somehow I found myself looking at the sunlight streaming in through the gate at the very top. At this point, I had removed about 5 active coal filters, so I knew whatever else happened, their filtration system would be broken. In other words, you had to get them out. Yes, except that wouldn't be easy, as that, Jesus, the way things looked up there. Yes, holy crap. Graphic novel vision. Yes, the whole building had collapsed on top of us. It was nothing but concrete and rebar and broken glass. Luckily, the ventilation shaft was on the street, and luckily nothing had fallen on it either, but the rest of the city, it was pretty much unrecognizable. So there really had been a nuclear war. I don't think there was any doubt. Anyway, I had a bit of breakdown, but then I got to business. I located the trapdoor soon enough. It was buried underneath a ton of rubble, but it actually didn't look as bad from up here. The concrete effort from down below, with some help from up there, would see it cleared within the day, I was sure. What about the radiation? I don't know. We had waited a while. Everything was covered in a layer of ash, but I had no idea if it was radioactive or not. Fuck, I forgot about the radioactive ash. So what did you end up doing? I let them... Oh! Jeez, that is brutal. I left them to their devices. I had to dig them out. Of course, I figured it would be faster to dig them out if I found help first. It would be easier to dig them out, but you don't know what's going to happen. I'd say dig them out. Dig them out. The site was, like I said, a mess. I figured, though, my first step would be digging out enough of it to be able to bang on it so that people know I had gotten out. Clever, did they answer? Yes, excitedly and repeatedly. So you started clearing it out, clearing it on your end, and then what? And they started to try and break open the door so that they could help in their own way. How long did it take? It took longer than I would have wanted. I worked hard, and I think that inspired a lot of people down there, but I have no feelings towards the bitch queen was less than helpful. It took us 2 days of work, although more and more people joined in after the first crack in the light could be seen. It must have been wonderful to help dig out all of those people. Were they grateful? Oh, I think that's my health. What's this? Okay. Okay, so I have 1 can of food, spare clothes, map, everything. Okay. This is going good. It must have been wonderful, though, to help dig out all those people. Were they grateful? Oh, yes. Although the bitch queen still held on to her fort, she said in no uncertain terms that she was staying right there and that anyone who didn't want to wait for rescue was free to leave. Andrew, were you free to stay? Not in a million years. She was adamant I left. Me specifically. Bitch queen syndrome. Or queen bee syndrome. Bitch queen, queen bee. The others crawled up after me. They do what I wanted. A few others joined as well. Jump camp. So what did you decide? It was time to leave town. All of us together. It was time to leave town. But I was still going alone. No. We're not going alone. I wanted to find out what happened to Chess. Who is Chess? I wasn't going down without a fight. That fallout shelter was ours. It's time. I'm gonna say leave the town, all of us together. So how many of you left? We were 6 when we left the apartment building. What did it look like? The streets, awful, ruined buildings everywhere, charred by most of them. We had picked our way between cars and debris and bodies. Jesus, there were so many bodies. It makes me sick to think about it. Did you figure out where to go? We started coming across survivors soon enough. People like us, some with backpacks, some with just clothes on their backs. It was absolutely wretched to see them. Some were staying put, but most were moving. Rumors had it there was an evacuation center set up at the college. What? Like your college? Yeah. Talk about going back to where you started. My head. Okay, quick thing. I might react like I just did, because earlier I hit myself in the head with a door, like, really hard. I know that's stupid, but it kind of left the scar on my head where my temple is, so if it moves around, it hurts really bad. So I wasn't gonna say anything because I was hoping I wouldn't do anything. Ah, shit. But yeah, that didn't really happen now, did it? Alright. But anything for you guys. I will push on. It's not that bad anyway. Oh, go on. How did it go? It was pretty slow going, and even though we tried to keep out of the black rain, there wasn't all that much we could do, but at least we had a goal, and the others to help us get there. What is this thing doing? Oh, here's the map. Okay, so Fallout Shelter, we got a long way to go between the evacuation shelter and the Fallout Shelter, and there's my apartment. So, alright. Okay. So we got food, we got people, we got health. Not doing too good. So, it was real. The evacuation center? Not so fast. There was a slight obstacle still on our way. Oh, what was that? The river. There's a river? Oh, that's a river. There's a bridge there. That's a problem, because we'd have to go all the way up there, so we'd probably want to stop by the apartment. Go all the way there, and then come all the way back. That might be a problem. There's a river! Not something I had thought about either. I didn't live anywhere near it, so whenever I crossed it, I just drove over it, but there it was, a geographical reality. So, I mean, the bridges were surely still there. True, but when we approached them, we realized they were occupied. Oh. By whom? I'm not sure. I saw them from afar. It kind of ducked into cover. I saw immediately they weren't good news. They had guns and they were harassing people who'd come to the bridge. I think they were mugging them. Jesus. Did they let anyone pass? Yes, some, but I don't know what the price was, or if they had some other criteria of letting people through. So what did you do? Decided to wait nearby and see what would happen. I went up to them and confronted them. There are other bridges across. I went down river to find one. I don't want to have much confrontation. I just kind of want to get through alive with my group of people. I don't want to fight people, especially if they have guns. So I'm gonna say go down river. And what's to say the other bridges didn't have similar setups? Seems like a likely thing to do. I was willing to take the chance. I wasn't going to tangle with a group of armed men, even if I lost some time. That is the good point. The time is a good thing. How much time did you lose? There's actually not much else to say. Huh? Well, I'd been feeling it for a long time already, but then it just came up to an end. I couldn't move. I was too weak. I had to rest, but I couldn't even keep food down. In the end, I couldn't even stay conscious or talk. Oh, I'm dying. Radiation poisoning? Yes. Of the cute, bad kind. I suppose it's lucky I can't really say much more of my last time on Earth. It was too delirious, too out of it. It really noted me or realized something anymore. Maybe some of the others tried to help me. I don't even know. I came in and out of it, but mostly I remember incredible pain whenever I was conscious. And thus concluded my dream. No! I died! Crap! I died. No! I should have stayed put in the shelter. Oh man, I died. That was interesting. What do you think? It felt incomplete, like there was something missing. That wasn't that way it was supposed to end, you know? Dreams aren't supposed to end in certain ways. This one was, I think. It felt like I was trying to help. It was trying to tell me, but I wasn't listening closely enough. Oh, there's hints! I gotta look for the clues! Ah, damn! Oh, that was fun, though. Oh, man, that was really fun. But I wasn't paying enough attention. If I was, I would have stayed in for the radiation to go away. But then the queen would have gotten it. Man. Oh, man. The worst part is, that means all of them are gonna get radiation poisoning. But it wasn't this. Maybe you can try again next night. See if you hear the same recording. Speaking of, what frequency was this on? That's the weirdest part. When I tried to see, I realized I had hit the right channel, and it was in fact reading Alice in Wonderland. And this isn't exactly some obscure numbers station frequency on the AM bands. Well, maybe you'll dream it next night again. Anyway, that's a good thing with dreams. You can always dream them again. Maybe do something different the second time around. Ah, man. That went deep really fast. Those are the credits. First death, better prepared. 1 out of 5. Anyway, guys, that was The Bottom of the Well. Come on, come back. Title screen. There it is. The Bottom of the Well. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want me to, I will do another playthrough of this, try and get a better ending. I'm probably going to do it anyway in my free time, so if you want me to record it and upload it, just let me know. And I really enjoyed this. This is it's a different game, but it's a good different game. You know what I'm saying? So, I need to go take an allergy pill before I record anything again. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. I am Dealer of Doom. I'm glad to see you enjoying the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. I already said that, but I'm going to say it again because I repeat myself a lot. So, yeah. Oh, man. That was... I still can't get over the way that ended. That just came out of nowhere, too. Like, I saw the health, but I thought I was going to be fine until the other eye got an X. But, yeah. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.